Hey Pisces, this is a love reading for your sign, and this is actually take 2 on this reading. So if you got to see the video I posted earlier today before it got taken down, then great. If not, then I hope there's a message here for you. I don't know even know what I'm trying to say. Frustrated. Maybe you're frustrated in a love situation. I don't want to hide that frustration that I'm feeling from a video being flagged due to age restriction or limit. Like they said my last video was for 18 and overs only, and so I maybe showed too much nudity in my intimacy deck. So let me just recap what happened in video 1 about a new love situation in your life. Okay, I'm asking, what are you attracting? What are their feelings? What are their intentions? What are their thoughts and possible potential outcome? That's what we're going over. Okay, I'm using the same cards. I didn't put them away. This is what I recorded in video 1. I'm sorry if you're getting a duplicate message. There will be other messages that come through. Because, first of all, that age restriction, that flag about the video, I just deleted it. I was just like, I don't want restrictions on this. Something with the message in this love situation that came out in the first reading was that there were dynamics outside of the connection, people, energy, whatever, that didn't want you two of you to come together. And then immediately, within a minute of it being posted, I get a flag on that reading because I showed too much. And this deck is, I have colored over the top of it. So that way there is no tatas showing. I gave her a bralette. But, the Lover's card, too much nips is showing. So it was, a reading. And I'm talking that way because we're talking about a feminine who's pure, but also very blunt. Powerful with her words, too. Learning to speak softer. But, when I'm talking about, especially the things from the past with this feminine, it comes out pretty bluntly. And so I don't know if it got flagged for that reason or not. Like, you're trying to figure out why something happened like it happened. Back to what I needed to see was age restriction. So what's happening, possibly, take it only if it resonates. Don't try to make it your story if it's not yours. But there could be an age gap in a new connection. Larger age gap than what you're typically used to, and somebody could be reflecting upon that. Is this appropriate? So pure and innocent, I'm so experienced, is coming through. Age restrictions, or just somebody's perception about an age too has been messing with them emotionally, their emotional body or mental state. Okay. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. But that didn't come through in the first reading, and it is coming through now. So there's allowing something to unfold naturally, and the answer's coming to you. I don't want to miss this. There was a channeled song in the first reading that came through twice to me. And Hotel California, which I thought was a weird song for a love reading, but like if you really listen to the song and what they're singing about and look at deeper themes and meanings, it's like a story of trying out a lot, going through a lot, maybe past love experiences that were quite dark, traumatic, where you felt like you knew it was no good, but you're still into it, kind of a thing. And then you journey back to innocence or finding yourself is what's coming through with this Hotel California. Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagne on ice. Mirrors is a big keyword in this reading. You've attracted a mirror into your life. Not all people are mirrors, but in this case, this is a mirror. It'll come out several times in this reading. People can be mirrors. Some are lessons, some are mirrors, showing you about you, deeper truth, deeper love. I have the Lover's card here. So there's somebody here that after a separation or a deep reflection, doing their own shadow work, self-care, all that, being in the cave, being in the hermit. We've got the bat here and the giraffe now and the sandpiper. It's like, this is, okay, let me just not get too far ahead. I'm using the animal deck today to talk about this person you're attracting and their behavioral patterns. Animals teach us when they're in the wild how these animals mate, how they act, interact, okay? What's similar about them? When they first two came out, I'm like, well, isn't that an opposite? So you might be attracting somebody opposite than what you would normally date, interact with, too. This could be somebody quite introverted or somebody who's been, this is the hanged man reverse or the hanged woman, hanged muse reverse. So somebody who spends a lot of time on their own, enjoys their own company, but also in deep reflection. Could be an introvert. Who's learning also like about themselves and opening up to new perspective, or about opening up to, hey, I'm looking at this situation differently now after we've taken a break. Because bad is also about rebirth or resurrection energy. So it could be somebody that you had a playful little experience with in the past, a friend that wants more, who's been reflecting for a long time about what they want to build in the future and building their own confidence. Okay. Somebody free-spirited here could possibly be a dancer. I'm getting tap dancer. This could be somebody that plays jokes too, like just to touch you. They just want to touch you. They're a very touchy kind of person. Tap, 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 poke, online kind of things. Playful. I'm also getting, because I know the mating patterns of these animals, is that like in the past, this could be a person that would just hit it real quick and then be on to the next. In an intimate way is what I'm talking about. Okay. These are not animals that show up and I would say, hey, this is going to be a partner where you're going to mate for life. That's not these animals, okay? Weird mating habits. You can look them up yourself with the giraffe. I don't want to get flagged anymore. But it's something about the sense, like smelling, the way somebody smells, their natural essence and smell. You know if it's off, you know if it's right. Somebody's natural essence, pheromones, is like a natural attractant or aphrodisiac for you, is what's here with the bat and the giraffe. You have somebody who's really experienced here. Like they know what they like. And I'm also getting teacher here, so and they're willing to, because of this is Hangman's perspective. They're willing to make sacrifices. Hangman, and they're willing to change. Is here. Number 5 is highly significant. 5/11 could have met this person in May, or they were born in May. 55 and 51, or 55 and 29, like that age difference. Those are the numbers here with the animals. Take it how it resonates or don't. Somebody completely having a change of heart and wanting to show up for love in a more playful way instead of an aggressive way is also coming out here, or forceful. Because the giraffe can be quite, like when the bulls are fighting, oh man, it's vicious. Throwing necks and punches with their headbutts. This person could be like a fighter too, ready to stand up for love. Yeah, okay, giraffe. I also see that on the giraffe card, we have wheel symbolism, and the wheel card is also out here. I just don't want to show too much skin, but in the intimacy deck, the wheel card, which is significant major changes in regards to a love dynamic. One that's becoming where you're both choosing each other. You see each other's true colors, your light and your dark, and you love each other unconditionally. This is a masculine who's been shot by Cupid's arrow, the Lover's card, making a sentimental choice here to change maybe an approach to take some action. We've got the Strength card and the Empress here, okay? We're inviting love in. We're not getting pushy or aggressive or coming at somebody very strong. This Strength card is also about somebody wanting to dominate a situation, trying to tame a beast. And this Empress is like, yo, I'm a healer. I'm the divine feminine energy. Okay. I'm inviting love in. I know my worth. I welcome the new, the conch shell. Okay. And but I mean, she got her red boots on, you know? So like maybe she's inviting in exactly what you got here. The play. Red boots. You know? So what are their feelings? Let's move on. Let's move on. By the way, to get 4 major arcana, as I just jumped right ahead. I don't know, like somebody. This has been the most difficult reading to get out all the messages. I'm telling you, but I'm working my way through it. Third time. Is this the third time now? Third time's the charm. But these 4 major arcanas as the possible outcome is so good. It's like huge positive change in regards to your love situation. Okay? The Wheel upright, Strength card, the Empress. This is maturity. This is growth. This is... I wouldn't have got that from how somebody first showed up. And I'm also getting to, like, there could be, like... a height difference. Not just an age difference, a height difference. I'm getting like, you know how like tall guys like really short girls? It's like that. Like somebody's 5'11" and somebody's 5'1". Something like that. Okay. Getting to that somebody wants to like, is stretching, wants to reach out and touch you, stretching, reaching out there. Like somebody would, it's like, okay, how do they feel about you? They feel like you're my person when they come in. There's been so much significant reflection and observation of you, too, where they see themselves in you, that there is like such joy. It's like that's coming through, too. You bring great joy out of me. Show me more clearly how to love you, because I know that's going to help me love me too, because you're a mirror. You understand that? Like that is something deep that's coming through here in their emotions. You're my wingman. The higher self, their own higher self is speaking to them about you, Pisces, and that you're well equipped to be my ride or die. We first become our own ride or die before we become someone else's. Okay, so there's wounds. This is a feminine flying with one wing. Okay, the other wing is the way I saw it in the first reading is it was burnt off. The way I'm seeing it now, her wing is it's regrowing. In the Lover's card, we were seeing the light and the dark of the feminine here. And I see it here too. The light and the dark of the feminine, the light and the dark of the feminine. Okay. And this is where we also have this. Their feelings are kind of mixed. Yeah, my red ribbon's here. Yeah, my ride or die, my goose maverick connection, right? Maybe it's not romantic. I don't know. But it's like, you're so pure. You're so mature. You so embody grace and compassion and empathy. But I also see the pain in your eyes too. There's pain there in her eyes. Okay, even though something is ending, it's been a difficult cycle to close. This is my World card or the completion card. Difficult past lessons with troubled romances from the past. This is a feminine learning to embrace her soft era. It is softly spoken now. The mirrors at the throat. This is a feminine learning to be gentle with her partner's hearts and gentle with her own heart. Pink chrysanthemum on the shoulder. Troubled romance in the past. In the past. I leave it in the past. The Hotel California. Pink champagne on ice. We are all prisoners here of our own vice or device. I heard it both ways. I'm letting the inner, like somebody's very tapped in, tuned in, clairaudiently. California, Hotel California came through twice for me clairaudiently for Pisces. And you got the ears, you know. And you got the third eye. You're open, you're aware. You know how, like somebody, you know somebody's quite engaged with you. You could feel it. Even if they're not like, even if they live miles away. Pisces, they love your voice. They're intoxicated, magnetized, allured, beguiled, and feel enspelled. I'm not saying that somebody put a spell on you at all here. Okay? Not with her here. All right? Truth and sincerity that you see and feel, and actions that follow the words. Consideration is here. And gentleness of the heart. And joy and exuberation with these arms open wide. Yeah. Okay. She got the red lips. The red ribbon is here. Okay. What are their intentions? Pisces, they want to tell you how much they love you. This Five of Diamonds is they've had the blues maybe without you, or maybe they've been really doing all of that to find new truth, all that time reflecting, all that time by thyself, building confidence within. The Five of Diamonds is healing an abandonment wound. I don't know, was there a ghosting situation here, or somebody was just feeling left out? But now we've got this spilled cup, the three cones or the three cups. And the Ace of Cups. This is telling me somebody has wonderful intentions. This is like a gift from God. You're like the cherry on top. Dots are being connected and feelings are being expressed. And I'm even feeling adventure here. Like this feels like a map. And we're plotting out the course of when we're going to make the physical contact. Beep, beep, beep. It feels like radar, like I'm watching some sort of radar on the screen here. Okay? Good intentions. What flavor ice cream do you think that is? Drop me a comment down below. I'm the one who colored it. What's my favorite flavor of ice cream? Ace of Cups. That's my favorite flavor. That's unconditional love. What's my flavor? I ain't saying. You can figure it out. Trixie Trickster's here. Okay, what are their thoughts? You bring great joy out of me and show me more clearly how to love you. Well, you got an Empress here. So that's a feminine who's quite experienced. We have the World card here. So that's also somebody who's mature. So she's not going to have any problem showing somebody how to love her because she knows how to love her. So she's going to show up loving herself unconditionally. And she's going to invite that kind of love. That kind of like, maybe she had to learn about self-respect. I feel a little bit of that here too. Self-control, self-respect, accountability when we have the Strength card too. Right? Okay. So somebody wants to hold your hand. This is also a soulmate connection because I'm seeing Six of Cups here twice. Two different decks, two different versions. But again, the cherry on top. And the Sun, which is talking about a new beginning and the fusion of two. A cornucopia of love. Smoking hot chemistry, for sure. And action being taken, okay? Somebody actually wants to tell you they love you with this Ace of Cups. I love you. These are powerful words. That's what they're thinking about. I want to hold your hand, close contact, getting closer to each other. And then I also want to give you a song from this deck. Yeah, I had Hotel California. which was the channeled song. It kind of like blew my mind that I asked for a song once and I randomly got that one, right? And then a couple hours later, I got called into work. And then on my way to work, I was like, oh, shoot, I was about ready to record your video. See, there's been distractions. Seriously, I've spent so much time just trying to get this love message out to you guys, but it's worth it because it's for somebody special. I love my Pisces, dear hearts. So I was like, shoot, I forgot to close the session. I need to do that while I'm going to work. And I was turned on my car, and the first song that come on 2 hours later is Hotel California again. So I was like, okay, the Pisces definitely needs to listen to that song. Maybe listen to it a new way. Maybe the words have meaning for you. Maybe it's something about California. I don't know. Changing of the ways. That was the song though. Okay. And I'm talking to somebody too who receives messages through music, ones that touch your heart, the ones that are when you're on the random station or it just hits you in the grocery store, the shopping center, or whatever, like it's that. Okay. You're receiving messages from your higher self that way and from your lover. This is a higher vibrational love here when we have the Lover's card, the Wheel, the Strength card, the Empress. Let me remind you of that, Pisces. That's my job as a High Priestess. This is a level up, baby. 1244. What's the song for this Pisces connection? If you need your own personal love reading, we'll tap into your energy personally, then, let me know. I'm here for you. Just takes a quick email and I'll get back to you. But thank you for your support. And let me know that, you enjoyed the reading by hitting the like button or commenting or liking. All of that. Number 8 and 9 is out here. Somebody's leaving something behind because it's no longer fulfilling. 8 of Cups is usually walking away from a situation. Somebody's saying, I feel empty. I'm looking, empty is where we find spirit again, because when we are fully empty, what we still have is breath, and breath is life, and we are breathing into the new love story. Yes, we are. The breath is right here, the 9 swords. Sorry, girl, if I made you feel second best, I was blind. You've always been on my mind. Willie Nelson. How many times has that come out lately? I feel like that's a broken record with Willie Nelson here. That's like you can't get somebody out of your mind. Out of vice versa, like constant thinking. But also about new awareness. New truth that somebody wants to communicate. I feel empty without you in my life. Anything else? You could have been born in the year of 98 or 89. Four Swords. Feel withdrawn energy, working on the self. It's the healing card. Feeling ignored, alone, and withdrawn. Okay? Anything else? It's just the bat energy. Makes sense, right? But we're moving on from the 4 to find our own stability and find our own truth and know ourselves and know what it takes to heal ourselves. Nobody else's, this is also, we've decided to pivot and shift our perspective. If I'm talking, this is Hangman, this is also you. Pisces. We're in the 5s now. We're in the change. And we're dancing. You should be dancing. Yeah. Go on. Come on, get the rhythm with me. He's stepping. He dancing. This little sandpiper. Somebody could smoke a pipe. Like one of them old-fashioned tobacco pipes. Yeah. Not like Mary Jane pipe. I'm talking like wizardly pipe. Think like that. The scent of their tobacco's coming in. Yo, it's cherry. Cherry. Somebody smells like cherries. Another 9. And there's the King of Wands. Okay. I don't remember because I think this is the 3rd time that I've recorded this. There was a firm boundary that was set. Okay, remember I said, somebody saying, are we going to end this or start this over again, or is this done? You know, like communication, healthy communication coming in, a message that's coming in. Girl, I want to talk to you is all right here. Okay. King of Wands is about taking some sort of action. Somebody shooting their shot. What is this? Have I told you lately, you fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness, and you ease my troubles. That's what you do. Rod Stewart. Have I told you lately that I love you? Yeah, there's intense chemistry, attraction, intoxication, seduction. And at the distance only increases that intensity. I mean, we are holding back we are holding back a lot of sexual or intimate energy here. We're holding back. We're not engaging with other partners. No, not this. Like, we're not, like, I don't feel like somebody is changing. Somebody's like, I don't want to mess with these wild boars. That's a very ferocious, wild kind of energy. Imagine wrestling around with a wild boar. Yo, that woman's brave beyond. Anyways, this is brave beyond too, okay? And what is this messenger card about? And that's why I love you. Everywhere I look, and that's why I love you. And that's why I love you. You wild woman wrestling with a wild boar. I see your true colors shining through, and that's why I love you. Oh my God. What if this is say I love you too? Just say I love you. I just called to say I love you, Stevie Wonder. Look at all of these wands. This is definitely, I feel, a fire sign. Feels pressure to talk to you. Don't pressure yourself. So much pressure. Don't pressure yourself. I don't like feeling pressure. Okay? She's inviting it in. She ain't in any rush. Look. Hey? We're taking a different approach, Pisces, in the situation. For sure, sure, sure. Okay? I don't know what the hell is a for sure, sure, sure thing. Shit.